Hi again then guys, and welcome to another Forza Horizon 3 speed build, this time for a pretty undervalued, I would say, super saloon, the Infiniti Q50 Eau Rouge. This is basically a GTR with 4 doors. It's got the same engine, the same kind of power, not quite as quick as a GTR, but that's not too surprising. As far as upgrades, I would recommend having a drivetrain swap of stock. Keep it all-wheel drive, as I would always recommend. Then as far as the rest, you know the drill. Increase the power, lower the weight, fit everything that has racing in the title, gearbox, diff, tyres, everything. Except the roll cage. That's optional. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for this one, but you could fit it if you feel inclined. Now for the benchmark, as I said, it's not quite as quick as a GTR, but it's not slow, not by any means. 2.6 to 60, 4.7 to 100, just under 260 flat out. So we'll find out in a second if it can actually hit that speed, but for now I would recommend gearing of 2.8 for the final drive, then 5, 3, 2.05, 152, 120, 0.98 and 0.81. Then for alignment, neutral, camber and tow, of course you can have some if you want to, 1 degree of caster on this one to increase manoeuvrability, but as I always say, feel free to use other settings if you want to. Anti-roll I've rounded to 37 and 33, springs to 218, 164, and I've opted to leave the ride height stock. You could lower it if you want to. The main reason why I haven't is because I just like the way it looks. So do whatever you want as far as that goes. Dampers we've got on 17, 13, 8 and 6. Aero doesn't apply, and for the diff I've got 100% on acceleration, as we often do, and 0 for decel. For this particular car, a 70% split in favour of the back end. If you want it to be more tail happy, obviously you could take it up to 75 or even 80, but you're going to sacrifice a little bit of launch. So that's it for the tune overall. Incidentally, this tune is on my storefront, so you can use the keywords down below to find it. But of course, as I said earlier, let's take it out on the street to see what it can do. Now, as I mentioned, of course, this is not as quick as an R35 GTR, but I don't think many people would expect it to be. That being said, it's no slouch. It's extremely rapid as far as saloons go, and it can give any other saloon in the game a fantastic run for their money. And the great thing about the car as well, for those who want to use it, is that although it's not the quickest of saloons or sedans, it's so close to the cars which are faster that it doesn't really make much of a difference. You can still keep up with them on the vast majority of straights because the acceleration is so good. And having GTR DNA, which really does shine through, you can feel that with the handling, with the way the car performs overall, with the manners that it has. It's a very good performance car. So if you do decide to use it, I hope you have a lot of fun with it, of course. And there are plenty more tunes like this to check out on the channel. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.